Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 11th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is show up, and I will be here. So, Libra, let's see what we have going on for you this week. And Libra, really funny, in this first row, you have taking risks and you have the Fool card as well. So obviously some sort of leap of faith for you could lead to a lot of success. You also have the Happy card here. So this is looking like a pretty good week for you. So I definitely like to see that, Libra. But Libra, let's line this up and see what we get. And let's pull your archetype for the week as well. Yeah, you start off with the taking risks card, so obviously taking some sort of risk would be a good idea. I feel like for you, the risk could be putting yourself out into the world. So for some of you, it could be getting attention, which always comes up for you, Libra. It could also be taking risk on a relationship as well, probably with a fire sign. So if you're looking for love, I do feel like there could be love here, but probably someone new, and it does look like it could be like a risk to me here. I feel like for some of you, that it could also be like a relationship, but maybe the risk is maybe there's like distance involved, or maybe there's something else involved in the relationship that makes it risky, if that makes sense. But we're not talking about like this is not like some sort of major player that you're going to be dating. It's not like that type of risk. It's just probably there's probably something in the way or something like that. But you do have the Fool card here and the Nine of Diamonds. Love it. Gemini has had a very similar reading in certain ways, again, this week. But the Nine of Diamonds is a card called the Coffin. Normally on Nine of Diamonds, the coffin door is closed. So it kind of represents needing to open the door to a new life, needing to open up to something new, or needing to try something new as well. With that Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Diamonds is the card of newness. So I feel like there could be some sort of new beginning coming in for you here. The Fool is kind of like a card that says charge forward confidently towards this, towards whatever new thing you're thinking about doing, whether it's love or business or whatever. Next, you have the Devil here and the Six of Spades. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is like karma. So this almost feels disconnected from the reading to me. I'm not going to lie here, Libra. In some ways, I feel like this is almost like a side message, if that makes sense. Like it's not fitting in here. So I feel like for some of you, it could just be you seeing someone getting their karma with these two cards. For others, this could represent feeling like bound by fate. Like sometimes I feel like we tell ourselves a story, and that's all we can see. That's all we can believe. And that's kind of what your reading is saying. I feel like your reading is saying change your story. You have the Chameleon Spirit, which says, act as if. It says just be whatever you want to be. But sometimes, I feel like there are situations where we just somebody tells us something, or we believe something about ourselves, and it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And I feel like this is saying you need to separate away from this. It's funny because I was listening to an interview just the other day by this guy, and he was saying that there was this kid, he was telling the story about a kid who was in school. He was like an average student, but pretty much getting like C's and D's and all this other stuff, and he took the SATs. And when he took the SATs, they told him that he scored whatever the high score is, 1600 or whatever it was at the time. And so he believed that he got a 1600, which is something only smart people could possibly do. So then he went on to go to like Harvard Law School or something like that because of the SAT, even though he got bad grades in college. And he was able to like ace all his courses at Harvard. And then it was discovered like years later that the SAT board or whatever made a mistake, and he didn't really get a 1600. He actually got like a 900 or something like that. And so, it's amazing how once our beliefs are changed, when we truly believe something, that kid clearly just believed that he must have been smart, you know what I mean? Or that he was wrong about himself, so it changed his story. That popped into my head for you, Libra. So I feel like some of you need to change your story here with that card. Next, you have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Spades. This is a card of recovery. So you could be going through some sort of recovery, or this could say that doing something new will lead to a recovery for you as well. I just feel like saying something has potentially run its course. Like sometimes I think, we have like a job or something, and then, maybe it's good for a while, but it's not something we want to do forever. And I just get like such a weird feeling here. I feel weird about your whole reading in a good way. Like I feel like it's very positive, but in a lot of ways, I feel like you're just changing your story. Like I said, I feel like something has run its course in your life. And I feel like there's going to be like an amazing new beginning. Obviously, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like my favorite card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of success coming in for you. Next, you have the Chameleon Spirit. Again, act as if this. So this card just says, if you want to be something or do something or have something, I feel like you just need to act as if you already have it. As I always say, and I say this in my daily readings as well, I come from a business background, marketing, and, I've seen so many times in certain businesses that I would work with. For example, I worked in the same industry, for most of the years that I was doing it. And one thing I noticed is that there would be businesses who would be super successful, and then there would be other people who wouldn't be successful. But they both would be doing like the same exact thing, pretty much, for their business. And really what it boils down to, according to me, is I feel like the ones that were successful, they just believed that they were successful. They just believed that things were going to work out for them. They just had that energy about them. The thing that I found the most interesting as well, and I've talked about this a lot, is that the people who were the most successful were never the smartest people. They were never the ones who, knew everything about what they were doing and all that other stuff. I feel like there's a benefit to kind of, I don't want to say the word ignorance, but I feel like there's a benefit to maybe not knowing so much about something, right? So, I always found the super smart people, they just couldn't get out of their head. They couldn't get past certain blocks. So I feel like you just have to act as if with this card, plain and simple. Next, you have the Queen of Cups here and the Four of Diamonds. Yeah, this is very good. This could be a move for some of you. So some of you could be moving. For others, this to me is like patience for love. Four of Diamonds in the playing card reading system is the card of patience for your soulmate. Even though it's a diamond card and it can represent money, for the most part, it can also represent patience for love. So I'd be patient at this time if you're looking for love. This could also represent nurturing something. This is like laying a foundation. So some of you could be starting something new, some sort of new journey with that Fool card. And this says, take care to build a solid foundation. Make sure you have all the foundational stuff built so that you can be successful. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds as your center card, amazing, and the Queen of Clubs. This is you standing out. Queen of Clubs is a card of seduction, but it's a card of people seeing you. And it's a card of people being drawn to you as well. I feel like there could be a lot of success this week, or like a lot of abundance coming in for you, just by standing out, which I know I always say that to you, Libra, but I mean, to me, it is in your astrology, and it has been. That's why it keeps coming up for like the past year or so. So I would try to stand out as much as you possibly can. This could also be you being single, but like attracting love into your life. Obviously, because of the current virus situation, you're probably not going to be getting out there, but what I would say is once you can get out there, if you're looking for love, I would get out there with that card. Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles here and the King of Spades. Yeah, I love this. Eight of Pentacles to me is material success on the horizon, like money or just, any type of success coming in for you. That King of Swords is like the card of realizing what your problems are. I'm not sure if this is going to show up on the camera, but he's kind of like cutting the head off this snake. In this deck, the Queen and the Jack both have a snake wrapped around their body. It kind of represents the fact that they don't realize what their problems are. They don't realize that their problems are their own. This to me is like you realizing that there's something that you need to cut out of your life, or needing to heal or needing to fix. And so I feel like a lot of you could be fixing something here this week, and I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of success. Love it. Next, you have the Happy card. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a lot of reasons to be happy is what's popping into my head. So this could be like good news, good things coming in. This is also a card that says to like maintain your happiness. She is like channeling here from the universe. And it's saying like when we are in a positive vibration, we can attract ideas, the right thoughts for things that we want, pretty much anything. So I feel like this is saying you need to use the power of thought to attract everything you want into your life, and you will be very successful with this card. So love it. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs here and the Ace of Hearts. This is like looking for a relationship where there are no burdens, more or less. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like coming to the end of a exhausting journey in love, and that will probably make you very happy. So I feel like you're about to put these wands down. Ace of Hearts is also kind of like the Happy card. It's a card of your emotions overflowing, being very happy this week. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness for you. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Clubs here. I feel like for some of you, this is like wanting to make faster progress. Seven of Clubs is called the mice or the mouse, and it's like, mice chew through walls super slowly. So I feel like a lot of you are wanting to make faster progress in life. The Two of Pentacles actually says focus on fun, focus on joy, focus on happiness, and that will probably lead to things moving forward a lot faster. I truly believe that as well. I feel like really, I think when we're like trying to start something, if you're trying to start a new project, a new business or whatever, it's like we try to do things to make it move forward faster. But if we instead just kind of listened to ourselves and followed our inspirations and the things that bring us joy when we're starting the business, then it probably would move forward faster. It's like we probably don't need to focus so much on the like how to get things moving forward faster as we do like what's going to make me the happiest to get this business going. So I feel like some of you need to do that with these two cards here. And finally, you have the King of Wands and the Ten of Spades. I do feel like some of you, this could be a breakup. So some of you could be going through a breakup. Really, this to me would be success. The Ten of Spades in the playing card reading system is not like the Ten of Swords. It does not represent some sort of difficult ending or rock bottom moment or anything like that. It is a card called the ship, like a boat on the ocean. And it simply can represent going from one thing to another. It can just represent a transition. It's also an amazing card for business and work. It's a card of commerce. So it's a card of like money and making money and all that other stuff. So two really good cards. I do feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for some of you as well. Your archetype for the week is the mountain. The mountain represents the fact that at the center of a mountain, there is the heartstone, as they call it. There is something in the center of a mountain that's supposed to be like the most valuable gem of the mountain, right? So I feel like for some of you, you're really kind of getting to the center of something here. I feel like you're really digging into something. This card is about digging into your difficulties, digging into your challenges this week that you have gone through and extracting the gold. I always say this, and I will continue to say this, Libra. To me, it's like when you think about it, like when you read a book about a millionaire or when you read a book about someone who's been successful, it's like, do you want to just hear, do you want just a book that says, I was a millionaire, I was successful? No, it's like you want to hear about all the difficulties and challenges that they had to go through to get there. So I always tell people, don't discount your story, whatever it is. It could make you extremely, extremely successful. And, or, it could be something that allows you to write a book. It could be something that allows people to resonate with you. I feel like people don't realize how valuable their stories are in the first place. That's probably, if you've ever wanted to build like a following online or anything like that, there's like a lot of value there. But this looks like an amazing reading for you here, Libra. Very positive, I would say. The readings this week haven't been, they've just been like average, I would say, for the most part. There hasn't been like any mind-blowing energy or anything like that. But what I would say here is there's a lot of positive energy here. Major releasing coming up here as well. I feel like some of you could be moving, but really I feel like the focus here is saying you want to start something or you want some sort of new beginning in any area of your life. The simple answer is to act as if. I feel like that's all you need to know for this week. So that's your boiled down message. Just act as if and get started. But this looks good. So thank you for watching, Libra, and definitely enjoy your week.